our time apart make our time together 10 times as bright.
Oh, Francie, you are such a poet. Well, I'll only be in New York for a short time. I have to cut the ribbon at the new German consulate.
And I'm sure the new consulate will bring about a new age of peace between two nations. Well, Sugar Plum, I'll see you in a few days.
Bye-bye.
Ugh. Jeez. Well, I thought she'd never leave. Francis! Francis! Where the hell is Francis?
I'm here, Mr. President. Has your wife left yet?
Indeed she has, Francis. Just we Libra. Feel like the time I Franklin punched Hoover in the face.
Yes, sir. That was quite the uppercut.
Well, I think it's time we hit the town a little bit, you and I. Hey, Francis? Now, if I stay in this stubby place a moment longer, I'll die and have to be replaced by Harry Truman.
Oh, no, we wouldn't want that, now would we?
No, we wouldn't. So call up every speakeasy in Washington and find all the ones without any politicians.
Of course. Oh, Mr. President, may I remind you that as your Secretary of Labor, how do I say this? I have some non-business personal issues to attend to.
Oh, come on, Francis, live a little. It's not like we have some record unemployment rate to worry about. Oh, wait.
I'll call you.
Good to be alive.
Well, sir, the Canopy Club said that the Representative Johnson is there, and the dark room said that the Senator Sanders just sat down with a glass of whiskey.
Oh, well, he won't leave until everyone has a glass of whiskey.
And Rhodes said that if you want a reservation, they'll give it to you, but only if you bring the documents.
Oh, Christ. Just use my last get-out-of-taxes-free card, too. What about Le Don de Fromage?
Justice McNar's Italian mistress has been there since lunch.
Chicoska. Francesca?
That only leaves us with one option.
What option?
Well, sir, it's not exactly the most orthodox speakeasy. But, I don't think you can handle it.
You're saying that a man that's been to the Chicka Chicka Boom Boom twice can't handle some unorthodox speakeasy? Come on, Francis. I mean, I can break this puncher right now.
No. Listen, sir, we're pretty sure that this bar is the communist front. If the FBI sees you, your political career over.
Francis, I own the FBI. I'm the president.
That's not how the United States government works, sir.
Well, then I'll get Congress to pass a bill. They let me do whatever I want.
Well, okay, this speakeasy, it's called the White Russian.
Go on.
And it says here in the brochure that this bar is for vodka, velvet, and visacious girls.
Oh, like the sound of that.
Okay, but are you sure? Even if the FBI doesn't see you, the tabloids might.
Francis, if the tabloids didn't see my escapades at my inauguration bash, they won't see me at a bar.
Okay, as long as you understand.
Yes. Yeah, let's go already. Kidding me, Francis? This place is dead.
No, my friend, it is not there. Everyone is merely partying in the back.
No, you gotta be kidding me. Can I get into the back?
No, that is where we keep our pants. Our way pants. They're the newest fashion pantaloons from Minsk.
Well, as President of these United States, I demand that you let me into the back.
The president?
Oh, Lord.
Yes, I am. The head honcho, the big guy. El Presidente.
Well, I'm sure that I can take it up with the manager. Her name is Stella. I will go talk to her at back.
Right. Grab me a drink on the way out.
Of course. Mr. President.
Sir, we should really get out of here. Stella is obviously a Russian spy.
I don't know, Francis. There was something oddly ravishing about him.
He's clearly a woman dressed as a man.
What did you say? I mean, I got a Franklin puncher right now! Stop ruining my fun, you fun ruiner!
Sir, when have I ever stood it in your way.
You know, at what time? At my New Deal kickoff party? When I wanted to bungee jump in my wheelchair with you eating lunch after my bath? But you said no, it would be flagrant and wildly unorthodox. But I'm wildly unorthodox, Francis. That's how I roll.
Sir, is there something you would like to tell me?
Yes. Just really angry right now. I think I could use a drink or two to cool off.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Shh, I think I hear something.
Президентка, товарищи, нет, нет, да.
Stop. We tell Moscow good news.
They're talking about me.
What? Sorry. Just like this map of Chechnya here. Chechnya. Russians are funny people, Francis. Hey, where is that Stella? Hey, Stella! Stella! Stella!
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean.
You called? I'm sorry, I was busy. I had to restock the pants.
That's fine. We should be on our way. It was nice meeting you.
Please. Stay.
Well, sure thing, sister.
He's in his first stage of drunkenness. Misogynistic neurosocialist.
Say, why don't you break those legs over here, sugar lips?
With pleasure, Mr. President. Would you mind if I ask a few questions?
Well, anything for a pretty man like you?
I can't believe this is happening.
Now here, please.
I have to do something. Post the national security or we'll be on stage. Oh, Francis is tired. Francis sleep.
Now, where were we?
I was about to show you the benefits of my New Deal.
Well, then, could you tell me where all your secret documents on the Soviet Union are?
I don't have a clue. My cabinet knows about that stuff. Me,
Cabinet? Is she a member of this cabinet?
Of course, you don't want her. She's Secretary of Labor. Me, I'm head of the executive branch. Means I get things done.
I had a wonderful dream. I was president, and I did an amendment for women's rights.
Tell me, where are all the secret papers on Comrade Stalin?
What secret papers? We don't have any of those. Not that I know, anyways.
But you're a member of the cabinets. You must know.
Honey, those men in the Defense Department don't trust me at all. They don't even let me see our foreign policy. That's for sure.
Damn, I'm so close. Olga, so close.
Hey, your name is Olga?
What?
Well, you said your name was Stella.
No, that was the man from before.
Well, you lied to me.
Oh God, here it comes.
President Pie! What do you think?
Wait, I thought your legs could never move.
If a man believes hard enough, he can do anything. But I almost got too long to go bungee jumping with me.
Well, let's get you home.
Francis, thanks for putting up with me.
Thank you for hiring me, Mr. President.
Well, let's leave before the tabloids get here.
dawn.
My sister's a nanny-nanny brat. She'll cry at puppies, grass, rats. How is she meant to endure all that?
Mom, don't be mean again.
Mom, it's not mean, it's true! Girls!
I wish they'd start acting like young women.
She started it.
I did not. It was you!
Did I just hear somebody say I wish? That's as good as a fish in a dish.
Who are you and how did you get into my kitchen like a common pest? You're not a creature from the thing.
Give it a rest. I'm your FG, your fairy godmother. You made a wish. Now here I am. Ta-da! You know I'm scared of death.
Oh, Mother, I really don't have time for.
Divine law. But really, honey, I can fix that up in a pinch. Those girls won't know what hit them. You want grown women? You got it.
What?
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe it'd be nice to have some peace and quiet. Freedom here. Dishes done. Is it awful to think this might be fun?
And so the lesson has begun. Mother dearest can't control her only daughters. A leader's a fool to fault the others. So now I must show her murky waters.
Girls! Come here. There's someone you should meet.
Only if you tell the brat to shut up.
Oh my God! Just come here. It's a treat.
What's going on? Oh, and Meg broke the cup.
What's cup? Never mind. Meg, get down here now.
Mom, I'm really sorry. Please don't yell.
If you'll listen and stop breaking things, how?
It was an accident. The cup just fell.
Excuse me, Megan Grace. It's my time to speak.
Oh, this is going to be quite the week.
OMG. So like yesterday I was sitting in lab and Jesse was like so flirty, like past the gods. Can you believe it?
Hardly. He's so
Oh
like.
my gosh, my wonderful young women, welcome home. Are you ready to do dishes, homework, chess?
What do you think we are? Old? Come on, Mom.
Yeah, like actually, don't get too stressed, because we're going out. Can we borrow?
The car? The next two words out of her mouth? Never. Godmother!
You ready?
Did you give them? No! Driver's license? Why would you ever?
License, fake ID, swear, dictionary. Oh, and it's godmother, comma, fairy.
So, my daughters are millennial snobs. I can't believe this woman did this to me.
What's all this grumbling? Sounds like full frogs. Frogs. In the summer. In the swamp. Whoppy! Cheetah! How are the girls? Out and about?
You ruined my children, godmother.
It's fairy godmother! And you! Get out! You ruined those girls. You and no other. I just aged them up a bit. You big trout.
But the Lady Gaga, the Bay, the Yas.
You think you were any better? Move. I have gout. Well, there's the Madonna, the Red, the Bitchin', and oh, the But that's just the truth, Mama.
So you think I'm a bad mom?
Well, I wouldn't say that exactly, dear. You aren't the worst, but you're not quite the bomb.
Huh. Well, this is too much. I need a beer.
Or else, make a wish for another chance.
Care for infants again? I don't think so.
Back so many years? What up? Just a glance, a glimpse to the past, a few days ago.
This past week before I made the wish, pre-millennial snobs. Yes, thank you.
Did I just hear somebody say I wish? Well, I'm just fit as a shrew in a stew.
Peace, order, quiet. in the house that I run. Perhaps this parenting thing can be fun.
I'm late for a very important date.
I'm Bob. Welcome to Gustav's 3-Star Diner.
The two of them run away? The stars, I mean.
Very funny, sir. It's not like I've heard that one before. Name, please.
Brad Stevenson.
Mr. Brad, party of 2. On Wednesday, the May 4th.
May the 4th be with you. Damn, look at all that pink.
I know. Coke, please. Your bow tie is crooked.
Oh, thanks.
Your bow tie is crooked.
No, I got it.
Your bow tie is crooked.
What the heck, man? Don't you say anything else?
Your bow tie is crooked.
Oh. Oh! A magic watch! Wow, this will really come in handy. See you later, Bob. I know not who you are, nor how I came to find you. Can I just say, hey.
Drop the movie line act. You're 20 minutes late.
Sorry, I was saving the world.
Why? Are you Superman?
Well, I'm certainly not a bird or a plane. Yeah, okay.
Drinks?
Oh, pink squirrel, please.
Cosmopolitan, shaken, not stirred.
So, what's your name again?
Name's Bond. James Bond.
Seriously? I did not wait 20 minutes in a 3-star diner so that my date could act like a child. I just want some pasta. What's your name again?
What's your name?
Janet. Okay. Your turn.
Well, it's Mr. Potato Head to you backstabbing murderer. What are you looking at, you hockey puck?
Excuse me? Did you just call me a backstabbing murderer? Janet. Okay. Your turn.
Mr. Dick.
Darcy? Like from Pemberley? You know, I read books. Janet. Okay. Your turn.
I'm Brad.
Hi, it's so nice. Hi.
So, what's with all the pink?
Oh, it's for breast cancer.
Do you have it?
Excuse me? It's for breast cancer.
Oh, really? Fascinating, do tell.
Well, my mom had it.
Had it? She dead?
No, you inconsiderate! Well, my mom had it.
Oh, is she in remission now?
Yeah, 2 years actually. Can we talk about something else?
As you wish.
As you wish. That sounds familiar.
Your drinks, my very pink mademoiselle, and you, sir.
Thanks. You can go now.
So, it's getting late.
Oh wait, no. Just a minute.
So, it's getting late.
Well, honey, come with me if you want to live.
Sorry, what?
Do you trust me?
No.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Sorry, what?
Allons-y.
No, I am not going with you anywhere. I'm still hungry.
Entrees.
Oh, I'll have the special.
One large order of spicy surpiante soup.
Oh, awesome, great. What's serpiante mean?
It's Spanish for snake.
Snakes! Why did it have to be snakes?
Are you afraid of snakes, sir? One of the side that just accidentally fell into your soup.
Okay, how about no soup then? Okay, great. Oh, didn't you want the pasta?
Right, yes. Pasta, please.
Ditto.
Right on.
So, how was your day?
Well, I actually thought of about 6 impossible things before breakfast.
I thought I said no more movie quotes!
Damn it, Janet! I love you!
Oh, Brad. Get out! I thought I said no more movie quotes!
Come on, why so serious?
That's it! I am done! I am too good for this! I am too good for you!
Wait! What about dinner? What about us? What about everything we're going through?
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Well, another relationship down the drain, into the darkness. No happiness for Brad.
Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times, if only one remembers to turn on the light.
Waiting for someone?
Why, yes, actually, I am.
How long has it been?
Well, I was exactly on time. And I was supposed to get here at 10:30. And I haven't had any responses yet.
Oh, I feel you, but I cannot count the number of times I've been stood up.
Wouldn't say of being stood up. Everyone knows the acceptable time frame to arrive for a date runs from 5 minutes early to 5 minutes late. And I can't have gotten here more than 2 minutes ago. So. Okay. Are you insinuating that my watch is not synced correctly?
I literally couldn't care less. I'm just saying that the majority of the time when the date isn't on time or early, it's not going to go well.
I still have 3 minutes.
Okay, I'm just saying, the last time a date came on time for me, I did not end up at home with shady credit card purchases from Chinese stores on my credit card account and, someone else's stuff in my house.
I've had some bad luck too. My last boyfriend refused to wear anything but shorts and sandals on all of our dates.
Do you have something against men in shorts? Some people like their legs to be clean shaven, but I personally do not care as long as they can stand.
My first date is always here. I take them to Giovanni's as a test. The breadsticks are amazing, and it's a test of self-control. If they don't try them, they aren't adventurous, but they're a safe choice because they probably recognize the high carb value. If they ask to split one or take half of one, then they live a little, recognizing the delicious flavor while portioning themselves because there's no chance they haven't heard of them. If they take a whole breadstick, they live life to the full, or don't understand fully the effects of their choices. If they take more than one breadstick, abandon ship! They clearly don't take care of themselves and don't understand that it's common courtesy to only take one at first. That shows you have respect for your date's wants and needs.
Do you psychoanalyze everyone you go out with?
Thank you. And no, I don't. I just make connections. Haven't had a real connection with someone in a relationship before, and I need to make sure that everything is up to my standards before I can truly feel anything. In order to truly feel something, I have to understand how they work. And that's easy to tell from what everybody decides to put on the internet.
I can't even imagine the stuff you get from online dating site bios.
Actually, that's the thing. I finally joined one of those dating sites, and it's all anonymous. This person's profile picture was just a picture of a wolf. So I don't know what they look like, but their bio is very promising.
Really?
They're an environmentalist, they're vegan, they're very passionate about preserving the wilderness and reducing humanity's carbon footprint. They're very crafty and creative, and they say they stand out in the crowd.
That actually sounds pretty nice. Most of my blind dates either end up with hookups or just catfish. I'm practically best friends with the cameraman. Yeah.
Really? I love that show. What's your name? I might remember you.
West. I'm the one that got catfished by my brother, remember?
There are a lot of episodes like that.
Well, you said you were a fan, whatever your name is. If you were a true fan, you would have remembered me.
My name is August, and I said I liked the show. Not that I remembered every episode, even though I do. And I think I'm starting to remember, but that doesn't matter right now because we're arguing.
And furthermore, by serving meat, you actively support animal cruelty. How does that feel, you abusive, self-centered killers? Why did you choose this place?
You've got to be kidding me. How are they allowed in the restaurant wearing that?
I don't refuse to give someone CPR if I don't like their shoes.
You feel anything?
Anyways, my name is Fox. Yes, it's my legal name, but yes, I changed it. I'm assuming you're August, since you don't seem like the type to use a fake name on a dating site.
Yep, that's me. From your profile, I was expecting something a bit different.
Well, what did you expect? You clearly stated that you wanted someone unique, passionate about animals, and who would be willing to dare to be different.
Wait a minute. You look familiar. Do I know you from somewhere?
It depends on if you've been to any of the local conventions. I was at FurryCon in Rochester, Anthrocon last June. Oh, and I won first place for the most realistic fursuit at Fernal Equinox in 2010.
Oh yeah, I was at Fernal. I got second place.
Wait, are you Guy Furry Pizza Shack?
Maybe.
You know them?
Yeah, they defended me when I almost got kicked out of the con.
How on earth did you almost get kicked out?
Well, because apparently it's an appropriate convention.
It wasn't appropriate at all. It was even in the rules.
Well, the rules are biased.
Why didn't you put this in your bio? I feel like this is something you should put in your bio. Am I the only one who thinks that?
I did. Extremely crafty, animal enthusiast, spirit of a wolf.
Oh God, I thought that just meant you were brave, intelligent, and a hard worker.
Are you saying you wouldn't go on a date with me if you knew my passion?
No, not if you showed up to a classy restaurant wearing slippers and a tail after you insulted the restaurant.
First of all, they're not slippers, they're paws. And second of all, it's inhumane. I can't stand by and let innocent animals be tortured by humans.
You are a human, only on the outside. Yes, I trusted you.
Sorry, August, but packaging's gotta stick together.
Have the breadsticks arrived yet? I heard they're absolutely, they have perfect.
This is a disaster. Your behavior so far is atrocious. You have insulted both me, the waiter, and the restaurant.
She also walked in and howled, and also refused to get served by one of the waitresses.
How do you know?
It was obvious. Oh, see, you were too busy giving your breadstick theory speech to notice.
She had those awful cow skull earrings.
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about. Here, let me call her over. Stop!
Stop! No, that's really not necessary. See, that just proves my point. If you can ignore someone because of something you don't like, then I can leave you here. And take the breadsticks.
Come on, August, that's too harsh.
Fine, I'll leave some of them.
Fine. You know, everywhere we go, we're discriminated against, we're deeply misunderstood, not all.
This is absolutely ridiculous and by far the worst blind date I have ever been on.
Isn't it your first blind date?
Well, yes, but it's also the worst.
Guess it's just you and me then, huh?
Yes, so.
Why haven't you left yet?
I had a date, but ironically, she's an hour late.
Oh.
And, I already ordered food, and, you can't let these breadsticks go to waste.
Yeah, that's right. At least someone has some sense. August forgot to take her breadsticks.
Yeah.
You know, they're absolutely amazing. Quite divine. I don't know how she could leave them.
Yeah, she also went on and on about how many breadsticks a person takes to find who they are as a person.
Well, what did she say?
You took 2 breadsticks. August didn't like that because it meant you weren't considering her thoughts and needs, or I think.
That's actually a fair point.
You two are pretty similar. You both have high specific standards for people, and you're both elitists.
I am not an elitist. You know, how dare you say that, guy-furry pizza shack?
Call me West. And, it's a shame you two didn't give each other a chance. I mean, granted, it was rude that she walked out on you based on first impressions, but your first impression was terrible.
You're right. I botched this entire thing all because of something I love.
Well, if August wasn't willing to accept that that's who you are, then it really wouldn't have worked out anyway. You need someone who accepts and respects you for who you are as a person. You need someone who will respect you and accept your passions and try to, maybe even take interest, and if not, still appreciate that that you aren't interested in and give you support.
Are you single?
Hi.
Hi.
What brings you here?
What makes you think something brought me here?
This isn't the sort of place people go when they're just out for a stroll. We're kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Well, I was just on a stroll. So you're wrong. My girlfriend. She died.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It was a year ago. A year ago today, actually. That's why I'm here. Her name was Liana. She was one of the most kindest, sweetest, most beautiful people I'd ever met. I loved her so much. For her first day, I took her here. We're trying to get to the movies, but I couldn't drive, so we were walking. I was too embarrassed to have my mom drive us. So anyway, we were walking, and I told Liana we could cut through here as a shortcut. We got so lost. It started raining. It was awful. We ended up missing a movie. But we found this bench. We sat down and I told her how I wanted this day to be perfect. I was so sorry. And she laughed and said she never had so much fun. And she kissed me. I miss her so much. Every day.
What happened to her?
She wasn't happy. She had her demons. Liana was clinically depressed, and as much as I loved her, I couldn't fix her. I'm not a psychiatrist or a therapist. A year ago, Liana killed herself. I know it wasn't my fault. There's nothing I could have done or anything I should have done. I supported her and I tried to help her, but it wasn't enough. I guess what bothers me is that she was willing to leave me. I don't blame her, because I know it must be so hard for her, but I just didn't understand. And I still don't. That's why I'm here. What about you?
I was in love with a boy.
What's his name?
Cohen. I knew him for years and he was always so sweet to me. We met in middle school, you see. He was this awkward, tall, handsome guy with an old soul. And he would do these little things for me. He would make me origami and give me chocolate, write me letters.
That's pretty amazing.
He finally asked me out in high school and we went on a few dates. He was always so considerate. He took me out for ice cream and
read poetry to me, told me how smart I was and how much he enjoyed my company. I thought everything was coming together for me. And then everything changed.
What happened?
He never confided in me. We knew each other for years, and he never told me anything about himself. Only things he liked, what he did on the weekends, all surface level things. I didn't know his favorite color. I couldn't tell you what his fears were. I didn't know what made him mad. I didn't know him. But I didn't realize that because I was so caught up in him. I loved him so much, but he didn't love me back. Not like that. The greatest pain that comes from love is loving someone who you could never have.
So you in love with someone else? What was her name? Did you know her? No, what?
Jacob.
What?
It was a boy named Jacob. He was in love with a boy named Jacob. Cohen is gay! And when I found out, I felt like I couldn't react like the girl who was in love with him. I had to be his friend. I had to support him. I found out yesterday. This is the first moment I've had to myself since I found out. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I should have known. I wasn't even the first person he told. He feels bad enough. Nobody's to blame. I'm so lost. I feel so foolish, so stupid, so... You know, in 3.5 years, he never once told me he loved me. Didn't even say, I like you. I let people get in my head. I listened to what others said instead of to the silence. This is all my fault.
Now I know I've got a heart, because it's breaking.
That's from the Wizard of Oz.
The Tin Man. It's true, what he says. But I don't know if I think it's fair. So it's true, when all is said and done, grief is the price we pay for love. It's E.A. Uccineri, Brushstrokes of the Gadfly. I mean, love shouldn't be pain. People always say you have to suffer for love. I don't think that's true. I don't think love has to hurt. I never hurt with Liana, never. And she never hurt me. Until she left me. So, if someone you love hurts you, then that love isn't worth having. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's the other way around.
I don't know.
Me either. I never asked you for your name. I'm Arlo.
I'm Ari.
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 You know, if your parents named you Stella, you could just yell, have all the boys you knew yell, "Hey, Stella!" Sorry, Arya, that wasn't funny. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I'm sorry, Arlo.
Me too. Me too.
Wait, Mabel, we're running low on supplies.
Okay, it's not dire yet. We can make it through the night. Unless we make it past some grizzlies, which is totally unlikable.
Don't jinx it.
Fear not, Kathy. For nothing can come in between us. Then the salmon. Yep, we gotta get that salmon and tied up. Yep,
That makes me feel so much better. Thank you.
but it's not pleasant. And of course, if a grizzly comes and takes the salmon, then we can always get another one.
Well, you can. I think I'm going to stick to gathering berries and nuts. Although I can't seem to find any. There's all this green shrubbery in the way.
Oh, that's great. I can teach you. Lord knows the importance of teaching a man how to fish. Or a woman. Come on, I think the trail's this way.
I don't think it ends just there.
Of course it does. Wait a minute. Oh shit, Takwa.
Where are we?
I think we're near the edge of the forest. If we just find the river. Yeah. Oh. I dare say I'm ready for that.
I agree. This has been quite an adventure. All we have to do now is cross that river. And after that I can go home and have as much goulash as my heart desires.
Oh look, there it is.
Wait, goulash? Because that would be fantastic. My grandma used to make me goulash, and she used to put in pasta and celery and beef.
No, silly. And you can't go home. The river. We just have to cross it. And then we'll be fine.
Oh. So I guess that means you don't have time for you to teach me how to fish then, right? I hope I don't drag her down. I've never been on Mabel's level of athleticism. Back on Bear Trail, we were hiking at the edge of a small cliff, and I lost my footing in the mud. Before I knew it, my feet weren't anywhere near mud. They weren't near anything, to be honest. My feet were in midair, and next thing I knew, my hands were too, and I was going to fall on top of a tree, a spiny one, and it looked like it was going to hurt. I was going so fast through the air, and the needle scraped my calf, and that's when her hands caught mine.
Correct. Now we just have to cross the river and hopefully not go all the way downstream. We'll be fine.
Look,
I don't think I can make it! I can't breathe! Come on, Kathy, just hold on. Kathy! Stella! My name is Mabel! No!
She must be sleeping. Are you okay? You look a bit pale. Oh my God, your arm! This is nothing. I'm fine. Are you sure? You look sad, Adelaide. Yes, my family has been hurt. American soldier. I escaped with her. There was a battle 2 days ago. I ran to Mexico. My UC was fine. It was wrong.
Well, it seems like some pretty bad gash on your arm.
Mabel! Well, that was some river.
But you were there. What's your name?
Adelaide.
Well, you're in quite a predicament. So where are you running from?
She said she was running from U.S. soldiers. She says she's fine.
Well, I believe her. But just in case, we should make camp somewhere. And then we'll be on our separate ways.
Sure. We should camp here so she doesn't have to walk far.
Perfect. Let's find some branches and make some fire.
Wait, Mabel.
Yes, Kathy?
We should bandage the wounds so they don't get infected.
Yes. Right. That is absolutely right. What would I do without you?
Mabel, I'm so glad you survived. I thought I lost you for a second.
I thought so too. I'm so glad we didn't lose each other.
Where is she? Mabel? Mabel! What? Where is she? Where did Adelaide go?
Adelaide! My lord! Look where she left us.
All we have to do now is stay together, and everything will be fine. Come on.
love seat is so authentic. It makes me just want to go out into the woods and become one with nature. Like that. So my parents like feed me food and stuff. Like that guy that wrote Walden. Fitzmerlin? Yeah, that guy.
Dang.
Welcome to Alexander's thrift shop. Here you can find goods from the Revolutionary War to the Roaring. Why, hello there. Namaste. I'm Bernadette, and I've been looking for you, AJ, for a long time. Who, me? Come, follow me. No, not you, just the chosen one.
Hey, bro, don't even be so salty.
This is the most powerful device known to mankind.
Mankind is so mainstream. I prefer to identify myself
as one with the Homo sapien community.
This sophisticated device is a time machine. When I push you inside at exactly 4:20 p.m., you will be transported through 10 billion million zillion meters per second, back to past where our forefathers declared freedom from the oppressive tyranny across the pond in 1776.
Wait, no, I don't understand. Save America? But I don't know anything about the Civil War.
It's the Revolutionary War, you fool! If you really are at your wits' end, call for Estella. That's the name I use when I go to alternative bars, and I don't like people to know my identity. Now up you go!
Well, I'm fine, I guess. Those war scoundrels really scared the pants off me. Oh, I should introduce myself. Hamilton, Alexander Hamilton.
The Alexander Hamilton?
Yes, that is I.
Drop a beat. The $10 better father without a father got a lot farther by working a lot harder by being a lot smarter by being a self-starter by 40. You get the idea. But that's you!
What sort of unorthodox riffraff is that?
That's your song.
Anyway, I don't think I quite got your name.
Oh, my name is AJ, and you can call me Rainbow Dragon. That's the name my spiritual guide Grover gave me.
All right, Miss Rainbow Dragon. I have a dilemma maybe you could help me with. If you have the time or tenacity, of course.
Yeah, bro, what's your issue?
Well, you see, I have issues with my woman at home. Feel as if she doesn't listen to me.
Oh, aha. I know a thing or two about females, being that I am a part of the female species myself.
Fantastic. Would you like to meet her?
Yes, I'd love to meet Eliza.
Eliza? Oh, no. I think you mean my darling. Sweetie Plum, Baby Cakes, Agnes. Do follow me. One must be careful of those damn rebels and redcoats. I mean, I don't really understand why they're fighting for freedom. I mean, freedom? I don't need freedom. I enjoy the pleasures of my own company. Agnes! Arachnis! Baby cakes! My little schnitzel!
Hammy, where you been? I just put the shrimp down to boil. We're having shrimp toast tonight.
Yes, you do remember that I have a shellfish allergy, do you not?
Oh yeah, I'll run to the general store and pick up some spam for you, Hans.
All right, my darling cherub, but... The redcoats are coming.
Yo, dude, chill. We're safe in your living room.
Nobody's safe from those tyrants.
Wait, Hamilton, I thought you were revolutionary.
Revolutionary? Who do you think I am? The Alexander Hamilton? My name is Alexander Philip Hamilton, and I'm just a blacksmith from Provincetown.
Wait, no, don't leave! I have nowhere to run! Stella! Men, redcoats, rebels, my name is
from? The future. When I was held back in this kitchen time machine and sent back to the 1940s, I was scared. Dude, I was terrified. But before now, I had no purpose in life. I was just some dude looking for some genuine antiques and the most authentic South African hip-hop. But now, I have been tasked to end this war. And I know I can do it because I'm AJ. And to quote Kanye West, I am God. Even though I am a man of God, you better quit playing with God. So, I command you to follow me. Let's do this!
That's my girl. That's my girl. Oh, wait about that.
AJ, you did it! You saved America! But I barely did anything. I just gave a speech to these people from my heart, like Bernie Sanders.
In fact,
He's the king of young people like me, and he's gonna make America great again.
Oh, do you even know where that's from? Never mind. America has many more problems that you need to solve. We don't want the world overrun with commies, furries, or frat boys.
Oh my! What do you have for me next?
We're going to a 1940s Japanese internment camp to help George Takei find his love of acting.
George Takei? Like the George Takei from Facebook and Star Trek?
You betcha.
The mad scientist and the hipster went catapulting through space, a way to solve society's ills and to prevent America from becoming overrun with communists. The end.
There's a phenomenon in nature that many refer to as the alpha of the pack, or in other words, the leader of the crew. It's in this dog that everyone has undying fear and respect. It should come as no surprise then that when another dog challenges this top dog's position of authority, that he will violently attack and sometimes even kill his competitors. We've all heard this natural wonder before, but I really wish I had been listening a bit more closely when we covered this in bio. You see, what people don't realize is that this idea is all around us. The unfortunate thing is that I learned this the hard way. It all began about 7 o'clock on a Friday night.
He's here.
He's late.
Hey, hi. Frothies. Thank you. Oh. Dad, this is Jake, my boyfriend. Jake, this is my dad.
So, introductions happen. We shook hands. If you could call those steel bear traps hands.
All right, I need to go grab my stuff, so why don't you guys get to know each other?
Now, I didn't know it then, but the alpha dog was poised to attack.
Well, it's great to finally meet you, sir. I can assure you that tonight will be...
You play any sport, son?
Come again?
The sport. You play one?
No, sir.
Then what exactly do you do?
Blank. My mind was blank. What did I like to do? I couldn't remember. Was there anything I liked to do? Why couldn't I think of anything? I didn't play any sports. What else was there? I had to think of an answer. Anything that made some sense.
Oh, well, I like going on walks.
Going on walks, huh?
There were probably 1,000 things I could have said. And out of all my options, I went with going on walks. Well, wrong answer. I knew it, he knew it. You know how they say first impressions are everything? Well, I don't think that saying has been appropriate in any other moment than that. I knew even then that those words could never be taken back. And that was it. With just one question, the man had summed me up.
I'm sorry. Was that supposed to be a joke?
No, sir.
Do I look like I'm in a joking mood? You're trying to tell me that I'm supposed to let you take my little girl out for an evening, and you're just some kid that can't think of anything more important to do than go on walks, huh?
Well, what
You're looking at a man who served as a high-class specialist in Vietnam, ranked second at the NCAA Wrestling Tournament's 8th annual competition in high school, and who hunts bears on his free time, huh? Actual bears. And I'm supposed to be okay with the fact that you're just taking my daughter out on a date, huh?
I was at a complete loss for words, but not in the good way. It had only taken a brief moment of small talk to get this man to hate everything that I was. I was truly stunned, and I was convinced that things couldn't get any worse.
You bring protection?
But then it did.
I'm sorry. What?
Don't act like it wasn't on your mind. You asked me, that hug lasted just a tad too long.
Ellie! Yeah? You almost ready to go? Just gotta find my purse.
Well, it's not like I should be surprised. It's all you teenagers think about these days. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Back in my day, it wasn't like that. There was a certain sense of discipline, respect. You know, I shouldn't be all that surprised, to be honest, because somebody like you can only think of going on walks as something interesting to do, huh?
Ellie!
Well, not sure.
Yep. There's nothing much I like to do. That's fine.
You know what? I'll give you one of my own.
No,
If
please.
you're gonna be disgusted, at least be smart about it. Here, take one of mine.
You're keeping us for wallets?
Do you not?
Found my purse. How are we doing in here?
Oh, we're doing just fine.
Alright, you ready to go?
Yes, very much.
Great, well, we're off. Bye, Daddy.
All right, don't be out too late, you hear?
Well, I'm happy to say that the date actually went remarkably well. Ellie was charming, funny, cute, and I really felt like we made a connection. Turns out I wasn't the only one who thought that, and we kept seeing each other. Things felt good between me and her. So much, in fact, that it wasn't long before we were engaged. It was a magical thing. Everything about us seemed to go together. It didn't seem like there was a more perfect couple in the whole world, and everyone seemed to think that. I'm sure you could all guess who wasn't as in favor as we were. Fortunately for me, visits with Ellie's father were far and few between, but whenever they did happen, it was bad. Really bad. Once Ellie and I started talking about marriage, I dreaded the day I would have to ask her father for permission. But the more insistent she became, the more I prepared myself until finally, it was time to pop the big question.
May I have your daughter's hand in marriage?
Well, you may not be all that good at anything important. You do know how to make me laugh, Jake.
I wasn't exactly joking.
I'm sorry, what?
Sir, I want to marry your daughter.
Whoa, you've just met her.
We've been dating for 3 years.
You're telling me that my little girl should just go and get married to a guy like you?
Yes, we talked about it.
You and Ellie?
Yes.
My little girl. You really think my little girl wants to marry you?
I guess so.
Why?
Sir, have you ever been in love?
I was once. It didn't end well.
Stella!
Then can't you see that because I'm in love with your daughter and she's in love with me, that we would want to get married?
Normally, yes, but
But what?
you're just so you.
So, no, didn't go great. It actually went pretty horribly. But after about a month of both myself and Ellie pleading with the old bat, he grudgingly obliged. I'll never forget that at our wedding, when the priest asked if there were any objections, he had to hold his breath. I really thought that after Ellie and I were married, that maybe things would lighten up with him. But they didn't. It didn't really seem to matter what I did. He would just treat me as some kid. Well, to jump ahead 3 more years.
I never thought it would happen, son.
Yeah, tell me about it. I don't think I'm ready to be a father.
You think you're ready to be a father?
No, I just said that.
Well, that makes 2 of us.
I don't think you're supposed to smoke in here.
That makes 1 of us.
Why do you always do this?
I'm sorry, what?
Treat me like I'm some kind of idiot. Well,
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that not a rhetorical question?
see? Again, right there. It's like no matter what I do, you'll always see me as some inferior. Why can't you treat me with half the respect your daughter does?
She's here.
Oh, Ellie. She's beautiful.
I was absolutely furious. What right did this man have to hold my daughter? The man who, had he gotten his way, would have ended my relationship with Ellie. Heck, if he had gotten his way, he wouldn't even be holding that baby. But then I stopped, and I noticed something different about him. He looked happy. That wasn't something I had ever seen before. I saw with what delicate care he held my child, looking on her with loving eyes. In that moment, it seemed like there was nothing in the world as important as the infant in his arms. Was this what it's like to be a father? I guess it was at that moment that it hit me.
I'm proud of you, son.
I can't wait to meet my daughter's boyfriend.